Yair Lapid, the current Israeli Prime Minister, says a two-state solution is the right thing for Israel. He also added that Palestinians must put down weapons and prove Hamas and Islamic Jihad will not take over a future Palestinian state. He was speaking at the UN General Assembly.
An agreement with the Palestinians based on the two states for two people is the right thing for Israel's security, for Israel's economy, and for the future of our children. Peace is not a compromise. It is the most courageous decision we can make. Peace is not weakness. It embodies within it the entire might of human spirit.
Peace is the most courageous decision we can make. The words of Yair Lapid there at the UN General Assembly. Let's bring in for further analysis Yossi Mekelberg from the Middle East and North Africa Program at Chatham House. Yossi, good evening to you, sir. Give us your reaction to those words from Yair Lapid calling for a two-state solution.
He's right. I don't think we would like to argue with him. Peace is made by courageous people. Two-state solution is probably still the better option compared to the others that's possibly on the table. It's the best thing for Israel. It's the best thing for the Palestinian. But here comes the but. Where is the courage? Where is actually the willingness to take the steps that will create an environment, an atmosphere in which peace process, peace negotiation can take place? If this is what he thinks, why won't he invite the Palestinian president, Mr. Abbas, for a meeting and start talking about it? Reality, those are great words to say, in front of the General Assembly in the UN. We should welcome it. But we would like to see action. We'll say how the lives of Palestinians improve under the occupation. We want to see measures that actually create confidence among Palestinians that Israel is actually ready to end the occupation and advance to state solution. Israel is in the middle of election campaign. I think this speech is part of it, but at the end of the day, we'll have to wait for November and to see if there is a government that, form a government is actually capable to take any of these courageous words and translate it into reality.
That's the case. There are big question marks, politically speaking, about what is happening in Israel right now. You've hit that now squarely on their head. I'm wondering whether you think that Yair Lapid's words will get wider support within Israel, among the people.
It will get both. It will get and already got criticism from the right, including one of his predecessors. So it is kind of a sellout. It gets some from the center-left, center. It got some praise. It's interesting to see, and this might be part of the audience that he wanted actually to address it to, is to the Arab minority in Israel, the Palestinians, Israelis, and say, listen, if you vote for me or you vote for parties that are going to form a government with me, then me as a prime minister, I'll show courage. I'm going to negotiate peace. But in order to do that, I need a majority within the Knesset. And from the response by the right, they said this is a sellout. This is bringing terrorism to the heart of Israel. He actually sent the message: if you want peace based on two-state solution, vote for me. Vote for those who in this coalition, the current coalition, that want it. And this is the big. It's a gamble, but we'll see if it's going to pay off.
And of course, on the other side of this equation, Yair Lapid is talking effectively to Fatah, to the authority, the Palestinian Authority. And obviously that doesn't include Hamas. It doesn't include Islamic Jihad. Two problems on the horizon there.
There are huge issues of that. The Palestinian Authority, at the end of the day, and generally the Palestinian polity is dysfunctional. Part of it is because the dynamics within the Palestinian society in the political system. Part of it because it operates under occupation. And I think this combination, and without any peace process at the time, with mounting social, political, and economic issues, waiting to see what happened, the issue of succession, who is going to, at one point or another, replace President Abbas. It's going to happen one point or another. And of course, the separation between Gaza and the West Bank, between Hamas and Fatah. I think the Palestinians should get their act together, because what they do is they project weakness by being so divided. Now, at the same time, Israel and the international community, the European Union, the United States, can take measures instead of sitting on the sidelines and say, oh, there is nothing more to do, and we've tried everything, but it didn't work. Actually, to become proactive, use speech like this and push the sides into negotiation and take the measures that can actually move towards constructive negotiations.
We will see how it all develops. Yossi, thank you so much for giving us that analysis. We appreciate that very balanced look at the possible repercussions, possible developments, and obviously what's at stake all round. Yossi Mekelberg from the Middle East and North Africa Program at Chatham House. Thank you so very much indeed for joining us. We, of course, will watch for all developments and bring you some reaction later from Jerusalem.